How to make a video assignment in D2L. Videos are too large to be uploaded like a Microsoft Word document in a term paper for D2L. It should be loaded in Google Drive, and I'll walk you through the process of doing that. So go into Assessments, Assignments, and create a new assignment. And I'm going to call it a video assignment. And I'm going to set it to be, in my case, out of 100, but you can choose whatever points you want. And I'm going to set a due date, and then I can make it so it's only available after a certain date, but I'm going to make mine available right now so the students can see it. But you could restrict the dates if you wish, similarly with the end date, which in effect makes it a hard due date, because students can still submit after the due date. It'll just be late, but they cannot submit after the end date where it's just not visible for them. But then down in the submission and completion, instead of a file submission, do a text submission, because the text that they're going to be submitting is the link to their video that they've uploaded in their Google Drive. And then I could add instructions here if I wished. I'm also going to make it visible to students, and then save and close. I could also post this if I wanted in my content. If I had a place called assignments that I have in context of all my other materials, I could add an existing activity and an assignment, and I could include this video assignment here so students can access it from here if they wish. Now, from a student's perspective, if they go into the course, and if they could go into content, for instance, and click on assignments and see the video assignment, then they can paste the link here. And so they would go into their Google Drive, and if it's not open yet, they could just add another tab, click on the applications grid in the upper right, and then choose Drive. And then scroll down to their video that they wanted to post. Here it is, sample student presentation. And they would right click on that video and get link. They would need to make sure that it's shared with me, the instructor. And they could notify me or not, that's up to them, and maybe up to your instructions. And they would also copy the link and then send. Then they would go back to D2L and they would paste this link here in the text submission and then submit it. Now, as an instructor, they would go into Assessments, Assignments, and they would click the down arrow beside this video assignment and view the submissions. And I can see that ADC Test Student 1 has made the submission. And so I could click on that. I could click on the video and watch it. This is my if I wanted to open it up in a new tab, I could right click and open a new tab, but then I could give them a grade and some feedback, and I could save as draft if I don't want to release them all yet, and then go to the next submission here. But then after they're all done, I could put a check mark beside them, and I could publish them all. Now the students would receive their feedback and their grades.